Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sibonile Mbata. Thank you for tuning in. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for being here. If you are new here, I hope you stay a little longer. I hope you find comfort in this page and that we grow together. Like, I was just thinking, right? So, I am in my late 20s. Well, I'm about to be in my late 20s. Or am I in my late 20s? Well, yeah, but I just want to talk about navigating your 20s. Yo, guys, my 20s are, no, to be quite honest, they are not that bad. Like, they have ups and downs. I feel like everyone has ups and downs, but what I'm trying to say is I don't know if it's just me, but being in my 20s is just so weird. Like, it is weird in a sense that nobody like tells you how you are meant to deal with this stage of life. Like, nobody has a manual or will come to you with a manual and be like, you know what? This is how you are going to go about this and that. You just have to figure things out on your own and as you go, which is just which is just crazy business. Like, it's crazy business. Like, how am I supposed to know ukuthi one no two no three kumele ngimenze kanje nakanje? Hayibo. So personally, when I was younger, I thought that by the time I reach like my 20s, like your 21, 22, I'd have everything figured out. Like, things would be figured out. Like, I would know exactly what is supposed to happen. Like, I had a plan. I had a plan. And yeah. Right now, it's just like I haven't always known what career path I wanted to take. Like, I still do not know. Even at this age, I don't really know what I want to do. Like, right now, I am currently teaching, but I do know for a fact that it is not a career that I would like to stay in for the rest of my life. Like, doing it 4 or 5 years would be enough tops, right? As I continue to do whatever it is that I have to do. But I just don't see myself doing it for a long period of time because, first of all, it is time consuming. Excuse me. It is time consuming. Like, in as much as I love the kids, um, I am grateful for the opportunities that I get, like the learning experiences and whatever. But I don't think it's worth it. Like, it is not worth it. I I don't know how to explain this, but for me, it, it just it just takes a lot out of you, and I don't want that. Like, that is not the life I want for myself. So I don't know what my life will look like in the next 5 years, but hopefully when I do look back, I'll be like, I am so glad that I did 1, 2, and 3 for my future self. And I didn't just stay in one field. I don't think, like, if you have the opportunity to like better yourself and find things that you think you might be interested in, do that. Like, right now, I am furthering my education, right? And I think that is the best gift that I've ever given myself. Like, my education is something that I am just so proud of, even though it's not where I'd like it to be. But I am so proud that I have gotten myself to where I am. Like, I am so proud of that. And in my 20s, I am realizing that it it seems like people have things figured out. Well, it kind of shows like they have things figured out, because honestly, I don't think anyone of us has their whole life figured out, or the things that they want to do figured out. But you experiment with trial and error, and then that is how you know whether things are working out for you or not. And right now it just seems like one person is getting married, the other is having a baby, and someone else is moving overseas, and another person is starting a business. And guys, someone is just changing careers completely, like starting from scratch. No, yeah, but and then there is me. Not that I am comparing. Well, I hardly ever compare my life with that of other people. But sometimes, like, I'm like, what if? Like, what if? Like, I am generally a person who is content in whatever area of life they would be in that time. Um, and and I don't rush things. Like, if something is not yet mine, then it is not mine, and there is nothing that I can do, like pushing boundaries ukuze ngiyithole leyo nto. No, I don't do that. I just wait for my turn. Not like really wait, but like put in the work and expect to see like a change in the future. If that thing was put in my path and I was meant to have it, then I would have it. Like, when the time is right and the Lord decides that it's mine. And then there are people, guys, there are also people who have absolutely no idea what they are doing. It's like everyone is just on a completely different path, and somehow we are all the same age. How funny is that? How ridiculous is that? How insane is that? That we are like all literally trying to just figure our lives out. I think that is just one of the things that makes my 20s very confusing, because sometimes you spend time thinking, am I behind? Am I doing enough? Am I where I am supposed to be? Well, I know for a fact that I am not where I'm supposed to be, but this is just one of the layer of the story. Like, this is part of the story, of the bigger picture rather. And I've definitely had these moments where I am asking myself questions, and I've looked at other people's lives and thought, wow, they have accomplished so much. And I am happy for them, like genuinely happy for them. But then again, I'm like, well, am I ever gonna reach that place? Am I ever gonna reach that place? Like, am I ever gonna get to that place? And then again, I think, wait, I am. When the time is right, I definitely will get there. And I remind myself that social media just shows us the good parts, like the highlight reels. I show you what I want you to see. And so, yeah, like they show us what they want us to see. So we shouldn't really be thinking that just because someone has their whole life figured out, or it appears that they have their whole life figured out, and you think that um, they don't have bad days and highs, lows, whatever basements that they fall under. And in those moments of uncertainty, I I just look back and feel like Why are my prayers not being answered? Like, is God still there? Like, has he forgotten about me? Or am I part of, like, what is happening? Like, why is it happening? But then I remember that every good thing requires patience. Like, in order for you to get to where you want to be, you have to put in the work. Like, I have a garden, right? I have a garden, and every time I go to my garden, I sow a seed, right? A farmer, like, they sow a seed, but I'm not a farmer, but I'm just saying, like, a farmer sows a seed, and you just water it, right? And you are expectant. You don't know what is going to happen. You just water it, expecting that fruit is going to come, or like food, whatever it is that you have planted. Like, you'd be expecting good. You'd have potatoes if you were planting potatoes, and you don't know what is happening underneath the ground. And it's just a process that you have to trust. So right now I am just at that point where I am trusting the process, where I just tell myself that I have to keep on trying, I have to keep learning. Like, it's very important as a person, excuse me, it's very important as a person to be expectant, right? And also to just be willing to learn. Like, go the extra mile. Like, nothing is going to push you further than being willing to learn. Like, be willing to learn, be willing to be corrected. Angisho umuntu my khulumisa ekuthatha some other way, but just be willing to learn and be teachable. Have a teachable spirit. It's very important as a person to have a teachable spirit. And guys, there's just a lot happening in my 20s, and I know that I am rambling, um, but I trust that eventually the pieces will come together. um, I really don't know where my life is going to be in the next 5 years, but I hope that when I look back at this version of myself, I'll be proud I kept going. And when I don't know where I was headed, yeah, anyways, these are just my thoughts. I'd actually love to know what's been the biggest lesson from your 20s, and what are your 20s teaching you so far? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are seeing this last bit of the video, it means that you have stayed, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Love you. Bye.